Need supply chain solutions? Interested in optimizing your network to increase your company's bottom line? Then consider Rock County, Wisconsin's value proposition. Situated along the Wisconsin-Illinois border, just northwest of Chicago, Rock County is the anchor of the I-39, I-90, I-43 logistics corridor, supplying an advanced transportation network to provide your company with timely domestic as well as international market access and exposure. Close proximity to major Midwestern and Canadian markets, as well as direct connections to Great Lakes shipping ports, is just part of the reason why Wisconsin annually ranks #1 in the country for inbound and outbound trade.
Well, Kaiser Transport is a flatbed, step deck, double drop LTL company. And what that means is we move mostly machines and we don't do truckloads. We're long haul, which means we run the long traffic. We don't do regional. So the longest away from this location was California. Southern California has the biggest port. Why the ports become important is obviously there's a lot of imports that come in, and there's a lot of manufacturing here that we're shipping to those ports. And we have another, what we call a yard out in the Pennsylvania area, which then we service the East Coast there. So what we've done is put a stripe back and forth across the United States. If you look at a map and you look at where Rock County sits, we service all the way from Green Bay all the way to Gary, Indiana out of this terminal. So what will happen is we go to the different cities, pick the freight up, bring it back to Rock County, consolidate it here, and then we ship it on to final destination. All the places we pick up, Rock County becomes basically en route to final destination. I look at a lot of the distribution centers that we have here in Rock County. They have a huge advantage. When they get into doing their day runs where they can leave Rock County, they can make Minneapolis, St. Louis, Des Moines, Iowa, Indianapolis. That truck can get back, switch drivers, and they can make another trip. It's just maximum production out of that truck. If you're located here, the whole concept is put a man in the truck, and when the clock starts, you're making miles. So the supply of transportation in Wisconsin is fabulous.
Served by Class 1, Class 2, and short-line rail providers, and a toll-free interstate system, Rock County offers just-in-time connections to reach 1/3 of all U.S. manufacturing operations within 500 miles. Elevating your supply chain network to new heights is made easier by the 24/7, 365 days per year services available from the Southern Wisconsin Regional Airport. A host of incentives, including discounted electric power rates, can be packaged to accommodate capital-intensive and technology-enriched projects. Turnkey real estate with cross-docking and cube height functionalities, coupled with shovel and pad-ready sites, creates immediate speed-to-market advantages regardless of the size of a facility's footprint.
Cummins Mission Solutions is a global designer, integrator, and manufacturer of after-treatment systems that go behind diesel engines. In Janesville here, we have a distribution and light assembly warehouse, about 187,000 square feet, most of that dedicated to warehouse space, some dedicated to light assembly. This is our North America distribution hub, so any product that we ship to any customer in North America leaves this site. And this year we're set up to ship 1.5 million items out of this spot. Looking at this site, we found something right off the highway, a really good source of skilled warehouse labor because of some of the other companies in town, and the ability to get up to speed very quickly because the building was existing. We didn't have to do a lot of upfit to it. We could move right in and take off from there. When Cummins looks for a location for its warehouse, it's a pretty major investment that we make in the community. So we try to find a community that is going to be our partner long term, and we found that in Janesville.
Commitment from the public and private sectors ensures that the area's workforce possesses the required skill sets to support today's as well as tomorrow's supply chain needs.
Lab Safety Supply has a very rich history and a tight connection to the community here in Janesville. The company was actually founded back in 1974 by Don Hedberg. Grainger purchased Lab Safety Supply back in 1992, and Grainger is the broadline leader in maintenance, repair, and operating supplies for industries and institutions in the United States and really across the world. This is a wonderful location to have a business. Geographically, it's in a great location. Janesville is a very comfortable size of community for the employees that work here, and yet we're located relatively close to some larger metropolitan markets like Milwaukee, Chicago, Rockford, Illinois. This is a very key location for the Grainger distribution network. We do some things here that we don't do in some of the other Grainger facilities in terms of value-add work. Typically, if an order is in here by the middle of the afternoon, we ship same day to our customers from our 3 locations. We are the lead sponsor for the South Central Wisconsin chapter of Disaster Partners, and it's really about providing resources for those in need, things like shelter, food, clothing, medical supplies, counseling services, and things of that nature. We've got a wonderful balance in terms of very talented people that work in our facilities and supporting our business. Relative to technical education here in Janesville, that takes life through our commitment in connection with Blackhawk Technical College. We have a program called Tools for Tomorrow that Grainger utilizes, and the Tools for Tomorrow program really is about supporting technical education students in their endeavors for further education. We really do work hard to try and create a nice balance in terms of the place that we work, making it warm, friendly, and an enjoyable place to work, and make sure that we're well connected with our community. Grainger does have a strong commitment to the communities that we do business in, and that certainly is no different here in Janesville. One of the hallmarks really of our giving program is the 3-to-1 matching of charitable gifts program that we have for Grainger employees, and only less than 1% of companies across the United States support contributions at that kind of level.
Our professional and seasoned economic development team has a solid track record as it relates to facilitating, minimizing costs, streamlining the regulatory process, and packaging value-added assistance.
The company was founded in 1955 by my father and my uncle. At that time, they were in northern Wisconsin. 5 years later, they located here in Janesville in 1960, building a small distribution center and office here in Janesville. And then through all those years, we've expanded to 34 stores. Blaine Supply is actually the distribution center and buying offices for Farm and Fleet. We've undertaken a pretty good expansion this year. We're adding 120,000 square feet to our distribution center here in Janesville. That'll bring us to about 500,000 square feet. We have a number of people that have been here 25, 30, 35 years with the company. And it's wonderful because they've come up through the system. They know the company, they know the stores, they understand the seasonality of our business. We're just excited about the opportunity. We're in the retail business and distribution business, and it's always challenging, but there are great opportunities out there, opportunities for growth. We're excited about Rock County. We're excited about good things that are happening here. We're happy to be a part of that. We've got a lot of great people that are here and dedicated and happy to be a part of that. And we look forward to the future. We wouldn't be making these expansions if we didn't feel that this was the place to be.
Join the movement and add your company to the growing list of distribution, fulfillment, 3PL, and manufacturing companies that benefit from a Rock County, Wisconsin location. Visit the Rock County Development Alliance at www.rockcountyalliance.com.